back to A Lowen Lifestyle. My name is Sarah. Over here we have Mr. Avery and Mr. Ezra, and my husband John, who is currently at work. And we have started Baby Led Weaning. We are using the Solid Starts program, and we're actually going to be following it. So I wanted to show you the first 100 foods that they do. So we have been feeding the boys solids for just about 2 weeks. They've had some things like oatmeal and yams and egg and avocado and banana. So the way the Solid Start program First 100 Foods works is there's 2 meals a day, and we introduce a bunch of foods. However, they focus on introducing allergens. So with your allergens, you want to introduce things early on and repetitive to watch for allergic reactions. So I actually bought the Solid Start guide, Solid Start guide. I'm going to, however, make oatmeal the way that I've been making it for the boys. So I had ground up the oatmeal just because it was a little easier for their first couple of tries. I have some formula powder in here, and I'm going to add some cinnamon and nutmeg because the boys enjoy it. Some cinnamon and nutmeg, just to add some flavor. I'm making a large bowl because I will actually need some for tomorrow, and I'm going to add the water I need for the formula, and depending on how thin this or thick this is, I might have to add more. Yeah. I bought the First Eaters kit from Easy Peasy, which are these beautiful silicone suction bowls. Comes with 2 spoons each and a cup, and I love these. I wish I could afford to buy more because they are truly the best. So I know it's coming. I've rinsed them and there's a little bit of water in here, and I'm just going to use my immersion blender because it's easier just to mush them. The difference between how my children ate. Hold on. Let me help. There you go. Good job. Your face is a little dirty, not bad. You're doing really good. Do you want help? No, you're just gonna eat it off your bib? Yes.
Hey!
Here you go. I'm gonna take your socks out because you're gonna get food on this floor.
You keep on the floor?
Yes, that's exactly what I got
Wasn't me.
Better towel beside you.
Oh, you put open eggs?
No, they're just ones that I was going to give to them with this stuff, and I was like, I'll just wait. They're ones from when I bought last time. You show Daddy? Wait, here. Show Daddy. You do. Put it in your mouth.
Yay!
All right, so for the boys' first Easter dinner, I did a roast, and I did it in a slow cooker, low and slow, with lots of broth so that it's really juicy and tender. Now, this isn't necessarily the recommended way to cutting it. However, the boys, I don't think will eat it in strips, and I can mix this in with mashed potatoes and it'd be okay. They're also gonna have some carrots. These were cooked in the slow cooker too, so they're very, let's see, like I'm barely squeezing it and oh, like it's mushing. So I did them like this so they can hold them and try and eat them. And then we're currently just waiting for our mashed potatoes, which have dairy in them. So this is a first new allergen for them, but they're still a little bit hot in here. They actually are pretty good. Yeah, so we're gonna plate this. They're gonna eat, they're starving. They've been sitting here waiting forever. These mashed potatoes look real weird because they're in the freezer. But let's get them plated and feed the boys. Someone really enjoyed his food and emptied his entire bowl. Good job, Avery. He did get most of it, I feel like, in his mouth. He's a little dirty, but not bad. Ezra, I think, is too tired to really be eating well. He's rubbing his eyes and getting food everywhere. He also tends to be my child that's a little bit slower to catch on to whether or not he wants to try things. So we'll call it good, and we're gonna go get cleaned up and ready for bed. All right, so for dinner, the boys are having quinoa with applesauce, just making sure it's cooled, and zucchini spears, seasoned. So were cooked in avocado oil, and I seasoned them with Epicure's Lemon Dilly, which is one of my favorite seasonings, and a little bit of garlic powder. Everything's nice and cool, so let's feed these boys. To show you how we do cleanup, I don't clean them up here at the table. I wouldn't like someone's hands being shoved all in my face and everything, and I just feel like they don't necessarily want me, and it's difficult to try and get them. I don't know if you can see this, but down at Ezra's feet he has food, so I need to make sure that I clean that up. He is wearing pants, which was an oversight on my part, but since they're done, I want to show you how we clean up. So I didn't have a chance to close out the vlog yet. I wanted to wait until I had a few different food done for them. I did take a break in between. There was about a week where they were just getting oatmeal once a day. I really wanted to let them get better. They were sick and they weren't really feeling it, and I just wasn't either. I was exhausted and dealing with some of my own emotions and anxieties, so I didn't really want to feed them if I wasn't in the right headspace. One of the other things that I want to say is I have done tons of research on this, but I am not a professional. However, I do feel equipped with the resources that I used to feed them this way. I also do have my infant CPR, so if they were to choke, I do know how to administer that, as well as anytime I'm feeding them a choking risk, such as the egg or different things like that. I do try and wait until John's home to feed them those things, just so there is a second pair of hands. The one more thing that I just wanted to say was I will be doing these updates throughout the next couple months. Our goal is to do 100 foods before they turn 1. We're doing pretty good, as you can see. So far they haven't had anything they hated. Bananas is not their favorite, but they love mashed potatoes, so it's really fun to see them develop their palates. We haven't had any allergic reactions or any negative reactions like that either. They have currently they don't have any teeth. However, that is okay. They are still able to gnaw and grind on different things. Babies have a fantastic gag reflex. As adults, we know that it's in the back of our mouths, hence if you hit your toothbrush into your tonsil, you gag. Babies is actually 2/3 up the front of their mouth. So there might be a couple videos where you've seen one of them gagging on something and I'm not reacting to it, as they are able to thrust that food forward. It's just hit that gag reflex for them. So it's allowing them to learn that. The reason I chose to do this was I wanted them to be able to feed themselves. I am a huge advocate for having this be their food journey. I do feel that I have a complicated relationship with food, and I really want this to be about them. I want them feeding themselves, knowing when they're hungry, knowing when they need to eat, and not me forcing them to eat. So some days we do 2 meals a day. I can tell that they want 2 solid meals. Other days we don't do any because they're just not there for it. So I try not to force them. There's days where Avery just sits there and plays with it, and that is totally okay. So I just want to thank you for watching. If you find this interesting or have any questions about products or resources, or if you just want to ask more information, please let me know in the comments down below, or you can go over to my Instagram. I will have lots more information over there as well. If you are interested in more information about the twins or other videos, be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll be back next time on A Lowen Lifestyle. Thanks for watching.